Today we have a premiere pack. I believe this is the first one I'm going to be opening on video. Just jump right into it. Continue the trend of butchering the packs and trying to read off the text of the cards. And this is a premiere was 15. Yeah, 15 cards. So see if we can figure out where the rare is. Not 100% sure, as usual. Should have done a little research, but it's fine. Let's go through the cards though. First one you have is Yavin Sentry. It's an effect. Use 2 force to deploy at any Yavin force site. Declare one of the following to affect that site and adjacent sites while Sentry present. Opponent's deploy is +1, or opponent's ability required for Battle Destiny is +1, or your total power is +1. Pretty underwhelming. Next card we have is Figrin Dan, a musician and a gambler. Deploy 2, forfeit 4, power 1, ability 1. Once each turn during your control phase, you may use 1 force to make a wager. Draw 3 destiny, opponent draws 2 destiny. Player with highest total may randomly select 1 card to be retrieved from that player's lost pile. I think I actually used to play him, as I was into Star Wars pretty early on in its life, so when there weren't, I think when like maybe Cloud City was coming out or something, I might have gotten into it. So not a lot of cards to work with compared to now. A disturbance in the force. It's an effect. During your deploy phase, insert face down into opponent's reserve deck. Shuffle. Opponent cuts deck without looking. When effect reaches top, it is immediately lost, but the opponent may not activate any more force that turn. That could prove a big momentum swing if it popped up at the right time. And then we have Kessel. I think this is a dark side. Let me double check real fast. Yeah, it's dark side. Let's see, what does the dark side read? You have 2 force icons for dark and 1 for light. Your starships deploy -1 here and -2 if Tarkin is present. You control Kessel Run is prevented, canceled. Wow, that's a nice card. And then I believe this is the rare. And I know this is a rare card, so. Gift of the Mentor. Lost Interrupt. If Luke and Obi-Wan or Yoda are in a battle together, you may add 2 Battle Destiny, or use 1 force to search through your reserve deck and take any 1 lightsaber into your hand. Shuffle deck, cut, and replace. So pretty nice card and high Destiny. Let me go ahead and actually, well, no, I'll do it after. I was going to say I want to sleeve it, but my sleeves are over on the other table. Then we have a Rebel Trooper. Power 1, ability 1, deploy 1, forfeit 2. Deploys 3 to same site as one of your rebels with ability greater than 2. Very powerful card there. Not really. A few maneuvers. Used interrupt. Add 2 to hyperspeed and maneuver of any starfighter for the remainder of this turn. Interrupt may even affect the result immediately after a destiny draw, targeting the starfighter's maneuver. Very handy. I like the fact that you can use it later if you wanted to. Like you don't waste it. Then we have Friendly Fire. A lost interrupt. An accident occurs at the beginning of a battle at any site where opponent has at least 2 characters and 1 weapon. Draw destiny. If destiny is less than the number of opponent's characters at that site, 1 is lost. Opponent's choice. Kind of cool. They have like a lot of high value targets and no stormtroopers or small fries. That could be good. Han's Dice. Used interrupt. If one of your characters' ability greater than 2 is in a battle, use 1 force to draw another battle destiny instead of the one you just drew. That's kind of cool. Maybe go from a 0 to a 7 or something. Easy peasy. And then we have Proton Torpedoes. Starship weapon. Use 1 force to deploy on any X-Wing, Y-Wing, or B-Wing. May target using 1 force. Draw destiny. Capital Starship hit if destiny greater than the armor, and Starfighter hit if destiny greater than the maneuver. Pretty straightforward. Then we have a Tusken Raider. Deploy of 2, power or forfeit of 1. Power is asterisk and ability is 1. So total power of a group of Tusken Raiders depends on how many are present. 1 has a total power of 1, 2 is 3, 3 is 6, 4 is 10, and there's a limit of 4 at one site. Deploy only to Tatooine, but may move elsewhere. The next card we have is Tequil. It's a Lost Interrupt. If both players just drew one battle destiny, use one force to switch numbers. That could be pretty useful at times. Very situational, but there's possibility there. And then we have a Dark Side Jawa. Power 1, Ability 1, deploy Asterix, and forfeit a 1. To deploy requires one force from each player's force pile, cannot deploy otherwise, deploys only on Tatooine, but may move elsewhere. Imagine moving your Tusken Raiders and Jawas elsewhere. Scanning Crew. Use Interrupt. Use one force to glance at the cards in the opponent's hand for 10 seconds. You may move any one rebel you find there to the top of the opponent's force pile. I just got a spam phone call. And the last card, hopefully I can cut that out of the video. The last card is the TIE Fighter. Deploy 1, forfeit 2, power 1, maneuver 3. Deploys -1 the same system as any Imperial capital starship. Permanent pilot aboard provides ability of 1. Pretty underwhelming, but it deploys free sometimes. Yeah, so that's it for that pack. Next we'll have another premiere. Thanks for watching. See you next time.